Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Trudigrad with me, BringItDon. Speak to this prisoner first. The captive locked inside the stuffy cell carefully studies you. You don't look like one of Lang's minions, which means we must be allies. My name is Arashi. Free me, I'll become a useful asset to your mission. And who are you supposed to be? I already told you, my name is Arashi. I'm an adventurer like you, except I have some unfinished business with the captain of this vessel. Isn't that reason enough to free me? How did you get here? A few days ago I approached in a small boat, cut a hole in the side, and got into the hold. You can verify this as the truth if you wish. They probably haven't had time to patch the opening I made with a blowtorch. Anyway, the sailors captured me almost immediately, and threw me into the brig. So you're the one who made that hole. Did the Guangzhou send you? No. I know of this group, and I have no problem with you working for them, but I infiltrated this ship on my own. What business do you have with the captain? At once, Arashi's eyes filled with sadness. The ambassador is responsible for my father's death. I snuck into this vessel to avenge my father and bring honor back to my ancestors. What use will you be to me? If you let me out, I'll find a weapon and fight by your side. Name the sinners who burn in 8 hot narakas when be Captain Lang when I cleave him in twain. I see. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, Arashi. Where's he gonna go? He's locked up. So I doubt this key is going to work on this lock, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's go back here. We'll go ahead and clear out this other room real fast. So if it's the room that I think it is, I can put the Semtex behind the red pipe. And they said it was a red pipe, right? Fuel pipes are usually red. That's a good start. Good opening move. Why would you run? Okay, well, you just signed your own death warrant. Really dumb of you. Hey there, buddy. I heal him up myself. I'll be encumbered after we loot this room. It's okay, because we're gonna go back past our little loot drop anyway. It's a little over encumbered. What is anything unique we can do with the Black Lotus that we're collecting? It seems like it's a pretty rare commodity. It might just be a powerful drug for us to take. Stop before a red pipe, which is in fact an exposed fuel line of the massive ship you're standing on. This is exactly where Uncle Ho told you to set the explosives. Put the charge behind the pipe. Without difficulty, you took the explosive charge behind the big red pipe. Since it's already synced with the detonator, your job is more or less done. Just like that, you've completed a large chunk of your assignment. Easy peasy. That's my line. Alright, so let's fix her up a bit. I can give him stuff. Alright, well, let's take He doesn't need this stuff. Should I give him ammunition? Or at least I should give him another like melee weapon or something. Let's see. Gonna take that off your hands as well. I can't see what his skill is, so let's see. Seems like a regular knife or something. I give him that as well in case he needs in case his martial arts is higher than his melee weapon skill. Yeah, what can you tell me about this place? What do you want to know about this floating dog pound? Just run around and kill everyone. Remember, no unauthorized drug dealers in Trudigrad. I'm glad to talk to him. I got 22 experience for that. And then, let's see, does she have... She does not. Alright, go drop off some stuff. Actually, I need to heal him up because he was a little beat up, wasn't he? And I took his healing. My hands are itching like they've just had acupuncture, especially my trigger finger. So I can't heal him? I might have to give him his healing back. Here, keep yourself alive. As best you can. Alright. Drop off some more junk. There we go. Assuming we're gonna have to fight these guys, I'm about to run forward. May as well just go ahead and keep this equipped. So probably won't have a lot of AP at the start of the fight. You freeze before the crowd of violent mercenaries and angry seamen. The leader of this ugly pack slowly approaches and greets you with a brief nod. This is the second infiltration I've had to deal with this week. Can you tell me why you jerks keep doing this? It's simple. We're here to kill Captain Lang and blow the ship to smithereens. Surprising honesty in the face of death. Could you perhaps also tell me who you work for? I'll gladly pass this information on to the captain. I'm an undercover Atom operative on a mission to stop the Hesperus Star, but currently I'm working for Guangzhou's very own Uncle Ho from the Trudigrad docks. After listening to you explain how it is, the leader of the armed seaman turns to look at his men, an irresistible smile breaking through his habitually grim expression. The whole motley crew explodes in laughter. Atom, Hesperus Star, oh jeez. Not even those Guangzhou pigs would be desperate enough to hire a loon like you. You're just a doped up druggie after some free lotus, aren't you? Sure you are. You'll die for it. Hi woe. The angry horde chooses this moment to rush you. Act now or die. I think we'll do this one instead. Wrestle the saber from the leader of the thugs, and cut him down before the fight's even begun. Just casually walk forward and punch him in the face. Like a striking snake, you dart forward and grab the saber from the leader's hands. For your follow-up trick, you plunge your newly acquired blade into the eye socket of its previous owner. The seaman's faces go gray with bafflement and dread. You have the initiative to strike first. You'll be joining your wuss of a leader real soon, because I'm going to murderlize you. I'm just gonna rush back here, force them to fight me. I think these guys can handle the... Or my companions can handle the melee guys right here. It's the guns that I'm worried about. Alright guys, you better pull through because I'm over here tanking the entire enemy force. Oh no, I don't have my other weapon equipped. $10 to $48. Well, that takes care of that, at least for a second. Good job, guys. Okay, I'm getting damage resist as I'm taking damage. Honestly, I should be able to kill 3 enemies right here. Unless I miss. I should be fine. Unless they get a crit on my eyes or something. I am risking it. I could easily die right here. All right. I was pushing my luck. But you know what? Still came out on top. So all's well that ends well. She's over encumbered. Well, I guess she doesn't need to carry on a fire hydrant, does she? I can still move around. That's all that matters right now. I think that's everybody looted. Except for the made man over here. There's the prison key and key to the upper deck. This key smells like freedom, and the supposing key could open anything else but a prison cell. Oh, actually over encumbered me. Really should put that helmet on before I started fighting. I need to remember to do that. Get that extra damage resist. Alright, we don't need that. We drop off some more junk over here, we'll free the prisoner, and then we'll head up to the second deck. Knives aren't that valuable. Leave those behind. Let's see. A lot of money we're going to potentially leave behind because we might not come back down here. Once we deal with the second deck, we might jump off the side and blow the ship from there. I hope we don't, but we'll see. You saved me. Remember, if Lane crosses your path, my blade will be by your side. The mysterious captive exits his cell and vanishes into the dark, twisting corridors of the ship. You can only guess whether he'll keep his word. Well, that was something else. Only 10 experience for that, too. Alright, to the second deck. Let me go back here and make sure there's nothing like chilling back here that I missed. Or in these side rooms. Don't see anything. Okay. Up we go. Door there as well. Alright, so that looks like the captain all the way in the far end there. Cage slaves, typical. As soon as you approach the cage full of hungry, bruised, and beaten captives, they start reaching through the bars and begging. Please free us. Help us. Who are you then? We're slaves. Can't you see that? Captain Ling and his crew abducted us. How did you manage to get yourselves locked in there? We come from all across the land. One of us was kidnapped from the sanctuary of his tribe. Another's offered a job which turned out to be slavery. Yulia here simply got drunk in a tavern and woke up in a cage. Since then, we've been sold and resold countless times. Now we're imprisoned on a boat, crossing the sea to our new masters. Help us, we will help you. Inspect the door. I'll see what I can do. Brief examination of the cage reveals that it's secured by the most flimsiest lock you've ever seen. Even Adam's lowest scoring cadet could crack this toy in seconds. Comrade, we must help the proletariat. Now, if I was locked in a cage like this in my prime, would I disgrace myself begging strangers to get me out of my predicament? No, not at all. Why, like a ferocious tiger, I would smash through these puny bars and escape, without any assistance whatsoever. Without asking for charity, without the kindness of shifty-looking thugs. Please, we'll help you if you help us. Yeah, what will I get if I free you? The captain is your enemy, isn't he? We'll help you fight as soon as we can get our hands on some weapons. You're going to free us, right? Just open that door. A simple lock is the only obstacle on the path to freedom for these slaves. You believe you're skilled enough to unlock it. Alright, let me give it a go. The lock succumbs to your prowess in mere seconds, and falls to the metal floor with a sad clang. The slaves vacate their cage post-haste, as if fearful you might change your mind. There you go. See if they actually help us or not. I won't hold my breath. Compared to the rest of the ship, this place is cozy. Chinese cat plus 10 barter. Isn't that what, what's her face had equipped? Alright, a request note. A piece of yellowed paper covered with greasy fingerprints. There are remains of a wax seal, which kept it folded in two for privacy reasons, not regions. Ni ha 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 how. Lang be a pow. We sent some demolition experts into Trudigrad. Smart boys, real pros. Ask some of your guys to rent a flat for them. That'd be extremely beneficial for all of us, since we share our end goals. I'll repay you well. Also, how's my boy Tiopkins doing? You know he's like a son to me, that kid. So I'm kind of worried about his health and all. Keep it frosty, SV. So I think this is a reference to the guys we found in that one apartment. They were making explosives. An unsent letter. This piece of paper smells of seaweed, green tea, and fresh ink. Reporting. Tiopkins' brigade was obliterated by a single city policeman during his infiltration into the gang. The initiation went south and he shot them all. Tiopkin, Mercules, the bookie, even Mitchan the cart dead. This development requires us to correct the initial plan. The policeman involved, Razin is his name, should be surveyed from now on. I met your bombers and sent them to the city. Captain Lang. So what if we came here first before going into that apartment? If we could have spoken to them about it. Looks like we might be going to war.
Cutting between two strategically placed cargo containers, you find yourself facing a gang of SMG gunners. They're hastily raising their weapons when a man in a khaki overcoat gestures them to stand down. "Lower your weapons! Death is already coming for this one," he says. His voice is calm, but his eyes burn with a rage, and his right hand holds the hilt of his sword in a white-knuckled grip. "I am Captain Lang, and the ship that you're trying to scuttle belongs to me." The captain's speech is interrupted when the freed slaves pour out behind you, wielding makeshift weapons and prepared to fight for their liberty. Lang squints at them menacingly. "You dare lose my master's property? You have elevated foolishness to an art. Now I am especially interested in you. What's your name? I must know before sending you to your fate."
Name's Donnie. Remember it.
Captain Lang closes his eyes and inhales sharply through his nose, as if hoping to breathe in your name and absorb it. "Ah, that name I'll remember forever. You know what comes next, don't you? You will die." The captain wraps his blade on a rail, making it hum. "Then everyone you know will die, and Trudigrad will become a drug den. Then, if you're not a native of that city, I will visit your hometown as well." The captain pauses, and Blaze softly says, "Don't worry. Even if we die here, our comrades won't let Trudigrad become a den of antisocial drug abusers." Captain Lang's blade sings as he cuts the air. Then he calmly continues, "Listen closely now. I'm about to give you a final choice."
I'm listening.
"You may die messily from 100 bullet wounds, or you may die with some sort of dignity. Call me eccentric if you like, but I desire to murder you with my own two hands in a formal duel. What do you say, champ?" Someone taps you on the shoulder. It's old man Hexogen. He gestures that he's dead against you accepting this strange proposal.
What happens if I win?
So naive. Okay, I give you my word, if you prevail, my men will let you and your followers leave unharmed. The bandit grins broadly. The mere thought of losing is plainly ridiculous to him. Swords or fists? How do you prefer to die?
Melee weapons. Swords for sure.
Lang nods to one of his guards, who tosses you a cheap, mass-produced Chinese saber. As you're testing its heft, Captain Lang smiles an ugly smile and shows off his fancy katana. Geku is the name of the sword. It's a pure ray of moonlight captured in steel. And today, it's your executioner. Lang, stop! The captain's men freeze at this suspiciously well-timed shout. Arashi, the man you freed on the lower deck, jumps down from a cargo container and strides past you, unsheathing his own katana. Captain Lang cringes in disgust. What sea hole did you crawl out of, vermin? My men were instructed to feed you to the fishes. Arashi ignores the question and hoists his blade skyward. In the name of my father, who you betrayed and murdered, I challenge you to a duel, if any morsel of your honor remains after you sold out your previous crew. The captain's guards are both confused and alarmed by this accusation. Lang pouts.
I'd like to kill him myself, but yeah, I'll let Arashi get his vengeance. I guess the duel is off. Watch the conversation between Lang and Arashi unfold.
Nonsense, scowls the captain. You're not here because of your tarnished honor, you're here for the implant. The bandit taps himself lightly on the temple and adds, how much did the conglomerate offer you for this, huh? Answer, sellout. Arashi grins wickedly and shakes his head. Maybe I really am here for that thing in your head, but maybe you're just an old liar and backstabber, a traitor to his own people. Ask your men what they think of you now. Captain Lang darts a quick glance at his guards. They're obviously nonplussed and perhaps even a bit scared. All the resolve, and most the obedience, has vanished from their eyes. Annoyed, Lang spouts, trial by combat, then. When this liar's blood is decorating my blade, you weak-minded fools can decide for yourselves who is on the side of truth.
Watch as Arashi fights Lang.
You shrug and step aside while Lang's guards spread out to surround the captain and his challenger in a ring of living bodies. With no warning, the bandit leader rushes Arashi, who raises one eyebrow, impressed by the man's speed. Steel clashes on steel as Arashi blocks the attack and skillfully counters. He jumps up into the air and onto the hilt of his enemy's blade, and before you can figure out how that's even possible, drop kicks him in a masterful backflip. You agile bastard! The captain spits blood and assumes a defensive stance. Arashi does not reply, but simply circles Lang like a hungry tiger closing on its prey.
Like a trailer for an action movie.
Finally, the two swordmen rush one another, and after a lightning-fast exchange of blows, only one remains standing. The other falls to his knees, groping the incision splitting his stomach. Lang has lost the duel. The former captive approaches his prey with gusto, and severs his head with a single, two-handed stroke. Die, dog. Arashi mumbles as he kicks the corpse off the deck and into the sea. Gripping the captain's severed head in one hand, he makes for one of the rescue boats. Seeing his complete lack of concern, Lang's gunners decide to flee.
Wait a second, mister. What was that fight really about?
Holding Lang's head by the hair, Arashi turns it to face you. Horrified, you see it still twitching its lips and blinking while looking straight at you, despite having been cut off minutes prior. Don't worry, the son of a dog really is dead, says the swordsman, turning it away again. Before the war, he had a certain gizmo implanted to improve his fighting prowess for his country, or so folks say. My employees love studying these kinds of artifacts, so they asked me for a closer look at the thing. The last words you hear from Arashi before the noise of an icicle dropping from a container to the deck makes you dart around are, perhaps we'll work together again one day. When you turn back to face the mystery swordsman, he's already gone. Blaze pats you gently on the shoulder. The deed is done. Let's get out of here.
I'll tell you more about what went on here when we're back ashore. It's time to abandon this ship of the damned. Did I get his sword? Oh, I did. Okay, good. I was concerned I wasn't going to. People say that this blade appeared in the hands of its first wielder when he saw a deadly premonition hid on a beam of moonlight. Others say he stole this chunk of steel from an ordinary Soviet museum. How's it compared to the saber? This is 17 to 38. It's only 7 to 29. It only costs 3. This is 4 and 5. This is 3, 4, and 5. Chance to ignore armor 20%, critical chance plus 20%, and damages all targets in front of you. Okay, so it's a two-handed. weapon, I guess. Are these slaves, or are these, I'll reload if they're slaves. They're security guards. May as well kill them too. Free experience and... well, you know, why not? Oh, they're going after my, all the rescued slaves. Alright, so we probably can't carry all the stuff that we left down in the deck. We'll just loot all the stuff that's up here and get out of here. And we're gonna leave all that money behind, but it's fine. We're not really hurting for money anyway. Hello there, type 79. For a 6 strength though. So Blaze can't use it. We also leveled up, so let's take care of that real fast. That works for me. And we still need to level up one more time. Did I have the wrong thing equipped? I did. Shoot. Yeah, need one more level up to get max or effective training. Then we'll get best of the class. Gosh darn it. Oh well, that's fine. You see a boat suspended over the side of the ship. Unhooking it and lowering it into the water is a matter of a couple of minutes. Will you do it? Yeah, lower the boat and leave the ship. You quickly toss the boat's cover into the sea, get inside, lower it onto the water, and start rowing for your life. There's no way back onto the Pearl. Slowly, the massive cargo ship dwindles in the distance. Now I know how the rebel sailors felt on the Aurora. Full speed ahead.
You row as hard as you can for 10 arduous minutes. The storm seems to be abating, but it could return in full fury at any moment. That's just one of the reasons you wish to escape the frigid sea. The other is you need to get as far from the Pearl as you can before it's blown out of the water.
Safely outside the blast radius. Here goes nothing. Push the red candy-like button and watch the fireworks.
The detonator clicks and an almost slow-motion explosion blooms from the distant cargo ship. The deafening roar of the ship's fuel tanks blowing into atoms reaches you a second after the blinding flash. Then, the sea bucks and jumps at the massive shockwave and nearly topples your escape craft. The Pearl of the East smokes and burns as the ship and its dangerous cargo sink to a watery grave. Long Wang smiles with all his teeth and shakes his fist at the sinking ship. Then he claps you on the shoulder. Haha, good show. If someone asks me to relate our little adventure, I will tell them only about your incredible prowess.
Simply beautiful. I really need to get back to land.
As you say these words, a familiar cruiser appears on the horizon. It's Captain Sin Badov, hurrying to get you on board. Soon, you will be back in Trudograd.
Right, sleep during the trip home. A bit shaken, you disembark Simbadov's boat. He jumps in front of you and begins tying his ship to the pier, pausing only for a moment to glance your way. What are you standing there for? The post spies must have informed him about the mission results by now. But you still should report back, as a courtesy. How do you know he already knows? 2 motorboats were following us. I bet they were his watchers. I see. I'll go check. Good luck. Just open the old codger. Don't tell him I called him that. Pays you well. You're about to leave when Long Wang stops you. Hold it, Lao Wai. It's Uncle Ho I have personal business to attend to in the city. I'll contact him later on my own. Baby. What business? Don't concern yourself. Small fish to fry and all that. You're busy enough as it is. See ya. See you around Long Way. Alright. Oh. Big Bao is patting his pockets with a smug look on his face. It's time to pay for my services again. 50 rubles. No, I'm not paying a single kopeck. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And watch your back, Guelo. Fine, whatever. Wave your hand and leave. I'm done paying him. I'm powerful enough to fight him if I need to. Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here, and the next one we'll go speak to Uncle Ho. And I guess I'll watch our background Big Bao. And go from there. Where he's going. He's not going towards Uncle Ho's place. By the way, gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.